Alright guys, this is York Gliscors here, bringing you the Week 4 matchup against OldManTup and the Pittsburgh Pirattatas. To recap about last week, I don't want to go too into detail about everything, but it was something, okay? Like, that week was kind of hectic. Things happened that probably shouldn't have happened and could have been avoided in some ways, but I didn't want to remake the team builder and battle all over again and have a late upload. I decided, since in a way it was kind of my fault because I should have checked the trades, that I just took some responsibility and decided to play the match out. Fortunately, we did get completely destroyed because we had nothing for a sand core, but it's alright guys. We're only 0-3 with a -10 differential, which is okay in my opinion because I'm not too far. Like, I still can bring myself up with a couple of wins, and there are still 9 weeks left, I believe, so we can bring ourselves up. So I do apologize for the video last week kind of being no commentary or me explaining anything, but I just felt like that would be an easy way to resolve everything and not make like a 20-minute rant video about it. I would just kind of put it out there and let the video explain it instead of me try to explain it. But anyways, that's enough recap. Let's get into what he's got on his team. So, he's got Jirachi was his first pick. Obviously, has 100 stats right across the board, kind of like Manaphy. Known for stealth rocks, can be scarved, physical, special, has serene grace, which can be annoying for flinches. It also gets stealth rocks, don't know if I already said that. Can be specially defensive, wish pass. I think I covered pretty much every base that thing has, so I tried my best to build my team knowing that thing can do incredible damage. Atari Omega can be Dragon Dance, gets pixelated ability just like my Zelda, the Gardevoir. So they're gonna hit incredibly strong with both Hyper Voice. They could also be, not sure, I think it's like Body Slam it runs, or other attacks, but I'm not incredibly sure what. Honestly, I haven't used Mega Alteria since it's not released yet. But I know it can Dragon Dance, incredibly strong Dragon Fairy type, which is annoying to deal with because of it's only weak to Ice, Steel, and Poison, I believe. So that's something that I tried to bring this week. But next mon, we got Dugtrio, known for trying to trap mons in and kill them with either Earthquake or Reversal, about the only two attacks that it really has that does damage. I mean, you can Stone Edge my Crobat, but I can U-turn out of there because I am faster, I believe. Yeah, I think I'm faster. Buzzwole, incredibly strong, has a horrible special defense. At 59, it's really bulky, has really high attack, HP, defense. It's not too fast, but it can be scarfed and probably still outspeed most of my mons. So that is something to look out for. It can be a huge threat in this match. Suicune, it's a bulky water, has Scald for burns. It can be Calm Mind, Rest Talk, can be Roar. It has a lot of, it doesn't have too much coverage, but it does have a lot of sets that it can run. It also does get Ice Beam, and I think that's the only really other move that it can be used. I'm not sure if it gets Energy Ball or any moves like that. His next mon is Jolteon, who is a pretty fast frail mon. Doesn't hit incredibly hard, but it can hit pretty hard. It's got it's really fast. It speed ties with Crobat, so that's something I have to look out for, considering if I don't win a speed tie, I die with Thunderbolt. So it is something I really have to watch out for. Also gets Volt Absorb. Not that I brought anyone with Electric except Zelda, who has Thunderbolt, but we'll get that later. Miltank has 100 base speed for a tanky mon, gets Milk Drank, Stealth Rocks. It can be pretty annoying to deal with just because of how tanky it can be. Razorade, 90 base speed, Technician, which lets its HPs, like hidden powers and everything, do a lot more damage than regular. It does get Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, that's what it's known for. I think it gets Leech Seed, it can be toxic, it can be bulky, and probably wall. I probably can't wall anything, to be honest. I don't know what I'm talking about, but anyway, on to the next mon. Hitmonlee, can be a rapid spinner, has Unburden with like normal gem, Fake Out, and then it hits a 600 speed stat, which I kind of have nothing for that, but we don't have to mention that. Yanmega, speed boosting, can get really incredibly high speed stat, Bug Buzz, Air Slash, Giga Drain. That's like its notable moves. It can be something that's hard to handle, but if rocks are up, it does take 50% to it, and then it dies to a couple of my mons, but I will again get into that later. And Torkoal, known for drought, can bring up the sun, which can be annoying for things like Manaphy who get weakened by the sun. Can be annoying for Ferrothorn, who dies to fire. But I'm not sure if he even brings it this week, considering I can run Rain Dance on Manaphy. And also, I honestly don't see it coming. But anyways, that's enough talking about his team. Let's get into mine. Our first mon is Calm Mind Manaphy. It's just enough speed to outspeed a base 90s like Roserade on his team. A +1 Psychic does KO, and it's pretty much just to be there to Calm Mind. Can Calm Mind past Suicune if I start Calm Minding before it does. Hit it with an incredible Grass Knot, which is 100 base power against it. Surf just hits really hard, as it's being a really strong a really strong stab move. Hits Jolteon pretty hard, even though it can do a lot of damage to me if he's specs Thunderbolt. Can kill me if he specs Thunder though, so that's gonna be a little scary to go on with. It has Psychic's also there for Hitmonlee, although we don't outspeed it if it's got the Unburden boost. Psychic also hits Manaphy, hits Buzzwole. Surf hits Dugtrio and does a good bit of damage to Miltank. This is kind of just here for a late game kind of setup. I didn't really late game setup sweeper. I really didn't have like an idea. I didn't really know what to put as its item. I felt like leftovers were nice for that solid recovery. Can be nice late game considering I didn't have a Z move that I wanted to really use against this thing, and I didn't want to run Tail Glow considering a lot of his mons are special, like Roserade, Jirachi can be special, Altaria can be special, Suicune special, Jolteon special, yeah, Mega special. So Calm Mind letting me get to Spadef up, and then I can take hits from them and fire back with an incredible Surf. On to the next one, we got the 0-12 HitmonTup. Running Expert, Belt, Technician, Close Combat, Mach Punch, Aerial Ace, and Rapid Spin. It's pretty much here to take on things like the Miltank. Does a good bit to Jirachi. Aerial Ace into Mach Punch kills Buzzwole. Mach Punch does a huge bit of damage to Jolteon. Close Combat kills Hitmonlee if he's not max HP, I believe. Aerial Ace kills Hitmonlee after rocks, I think. But also, Mach Punch doesn't do anything to Yanmega, but I can hit it with an Aerial Ace if he is unable to kill me with an Air Slash, but I think he might be able to. I didn't run the calc for that, but I will before the match. So that is all for this one. He's pretty much here to get rid of rocks that threaten Crobat, do a good bit of damage to Buzzwole, Miltank, who can be annoying. Doesn't really have much for Altaria, but I feel like I have two other mons designated for it. On to the next mon, we got the Whipped. The Ferrothorn running Akaberry for any HP fires or fire blasts that are sneaking up on me. I'm running, and it's also its debut, so he might not even run any fire moves considering I haven't brought it at all and talked about getting rid of it. But I am bringing it this week because I feel like it does a huge amount of damage to his team. And I lost stat EVs in this mon. There we go. Sorry about that. I should probably... There we go. Alright. Anyways, running Stealth Rock, Leech Seed, Thunder Wave, Gyro Ball. Gyro Ball does Oko's Yamega after rocks, Oko's Roserade after rocks. Oko's, I think that's the only one at Oko's. But Leech Seed does let me get some recovery. I need Stealth Rocks up because that's always essential. Thunder Wave to slow some mons down like Yamega, Hitmonlee, Jirachi. Also, Manaphy can get away and be able to do some damage. On to the next mon though, we got the Zydoggo. With more setup, I am bringing a lot of setup this week, so I'm really hoping that it works out in my favor. I'm feeling like I'm really lacking the essential damage that I need, and like if I can start setting up in front of people and actually be able to break some walls, unlike previous weeks where I'm not able to break any wall. But I'm bringing Life Orb, 1000 Arrows, and Headbutt, Extreme Speed Coil. Just enough speed to outspeed Jirachi. If I get to +1, I will Oko it with 1000 Arrows if he's max HP. If he's not max HP, I kill at just being adamant. Zen Headbutt is for Roserade, Hitmonlee. Does a good bit of damage to Buzzwole. Extreme Speed will kill Yanmega after rocks if I'm at +1. And Coil will also let me live some hits that are physical. I don't live a Buzzwole Ice Punch. I probably can't. I don't live any attack from. I don't live any ice move from Jirachi like an HP Ice. I don't live a Ice Beam from Suicune, HP Ice for Jolteon. I don't live any of those, which is why I'm kind of brought Ferrothorn, because I know if he's trying to like Volt Switch around on my team, and he sees that I have Zygarde in the back and I have Manaphy, he's not going to click Volt Switch, knowing I can easily go into Zygarde. He clicks HP Ice, and there goes the Zygarde. So I can use Ferrothorn as a safe middle ground play to absorb the thunder attacks and not be predicted so easily. But anyways, on to the next bomb. We got Every Darn Step, Life Orb, Crobat, Sludge Bomb, Air Slash, Heat Wave, and Nasty Plot. Again, another setup mon, but it is essential for his team. +2 Heat Wave kills Jirachi if he's not specially defense investment. Air Slash kills Buzzwole 100% of the time, even if I'm not, it Okos even if I'm not at +2. +2 Sludge Bomb Okos Mega Altaria. +2 Sludge Bomb has a chance to kill Jolteon after rocks. It's like an extremely low chance, and I might not even win the speed side. But if I can hit it with an extreme speed, come in, click Sludge Bomb or something, I can try to Oko it. But like if I not Oko it, just try to KO it. But if I'm not +2, I don't have a chance of Okoing it at all. And it's also kind of unfortunate because I do speed side with it. Like I said, I should probably be timid. Excuse me, there. But I'm just trying to rely on a lot of setup this week, because I do realize that psychic attacks can somewhat harm me, but I did bring 2 psychic resists, so a psychic Rachi shouldn't do a lot of damage, but a special Rachi really does look like it runs through my team. But I'm sure I can find a way around it. On to the last mon on my team, I have Gardevoir Mega. Again, another setup move, running Calm Mind, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, Psychic. Calm Minding up lets us Shadow Ball Jirachi incredibly hard. Thunderbolt is there for Yanmega. Also hits Suicune. Psychic's an incredible stab move that hits things like Roserade and Hitmonlee. Didn't really want to bring Hyper Voice, only because Hyper Voice only hits Mega Altaria and Buzzwole super effectively and Hitmonlee, but I felt like Psychic would do a lot more. I mean, it doesn't do a lot more, but it would be more helpful on the set than any other move. I have to run Timid again because my team is incredibly slow. I mean, now, like, when I originally looked at my team, I realized that I was like, alright, well, my average speed isn't that bad. But now that I'm looking at it, my only fast mon is Crobat, and my team is incredibly slow. So I'm really looking into some sort of free agent trades, and I'm going to be talking with a couple of people to try to help me think of some sort of trade I can make. I really want to bounce back, and if Mons aren't doing as good as I want them to, and I need something that's probably faster and hits stronger than them, I will get rid of them. I am honestly not too happy with how Zygarde's playing. Ferrothorn is... I haven't really used it, but if it does horrible this game, I'm gonna drop it. I'm trying to think of other Mons on my team I haven't really used. But, let's actually look at my team roster since I don't have it on hand right now. Zebstrika, I brought 1 week. Savali, I haven't really used that much because it's really kind of situational more than anything, and it doesn't always ensure each. Because the discs are so hard to, like, manage while you're thinking about it. Because you're like, this disc could eat this hit, but then I don't have anything to hit it back with. And like it's more of a struggle to use the thing more than anything because there are so many different things you can run on it, and maybe that's a good thing, but it's not always the best thing because I want to run certain sets that are nice to get like a stab flamethrower for like a ice type, or get a stab iron head for a fairy, but then you become that type and then you realize that you can die to like a Torkoal Fire Blast or something. These are all just examples. Not talking about this team, not talking about the team I'm playing against, just bringing up examples because I really need to think about any free agency moves. So if you guys would like to tell me what I should make on my team, other than telling me my team's trash because I already knew that, but you can comment down below and tell me what you guys think I should drop and what I should pick up. If you have any suggestions on who to pick up, then leave that down below because I'm struggling, guys. Like, some of these mons are really good in certain situations, but I can only bring 6 mons. Like, I can't bring every single thing I need in a week, and like when I look at my team and I try to figure out which mons match up against the right ones, I don't really like. I want to use some of these mons, but they don't really match up that too well against their team. Like Zebstrika doesn't do anything against this guy's team except hit Suicune, absorbs hits from Jolteon, but can't really hit it back except with like an HP ground. Completely gets walled by Mega Altaria, considering it can't hit it with anything except an HP Ice. Also can't hit Jirachi with anything except a Flame Charge. The only grass moves it could really take with Sap Sipper are Roserade and a Giga Drain from Yanmega, but I didn't really think that was too necessary considering I'm bringing Ferrothorn. So I might actually drop this thing, but there are not many tier 5s that I'm too pleased with. But if I do find something, or you guys find something, feel free to let me know. Other mons I'm considering are maybe Rotom Heat. I don't like Dual Electric almost because they don't I don't feel like the synergy is there between these two. So I might cut either one of these. I don't know. I have to really start thinking about free agency moves because I am falling very behind. And if I keep losing, it's not going to be a good season for us. But maybe next season we'll do a thing where the worst team gets the #1 draft pick, and I can scoop up the #1 draft pick next year and get an actual good mon to start off with. But no hate to Manaphy though, that was just a joke. But that is all from me. The video will be uploaded tomorrow. Make sure you go check that out. Really hoping we can come out with this win, because it is super essential that we get this win, because we really do need it. That is all for me, guys. So I am the Mighty Gliscor, the coach of your New York Gliscors, and I will catch you guys later.